welcome back to Gaming with Miss Smith. So, I am playing a new game. Of course, I know you guys are used to me playing The Sims 4, but today we're playing a game on my Xbox and it is called Supermarket Simulator. So, if you know, Xbox has Xbox Game Pass. So, you pay a subscription, of course, to play multiplayer with people online and to be able to play online, and then they give you games that are included in the subscription. So I saw this game, Supermarket Simulator, and decided to play, and it is crazy addicting. So I've already started. I might start another supermarket soon, but oh my gosh, it took forever for me to get to this level. So we're just gonna go with this for now. Please ignore my floor and half done store. It's crazy expensive to update and expand the store. So bear with me, give me some grace. Um, Here are our stockers. I have four of them right now. So they unload the car and stock it into the stock room. Our other employees are helper. He does the self checkout, so he helps customers here. And then he does the produce. So if customers need to weigh their produce, he does the scale and scans it. Of course, I have two checkout counters, and obviously they just check out the customers. I'll give you guys a tour. Let's start with the storage room. Let me turn on some lights because it's a little dark in here. But like I said, please excuse the mess. It's a work in progress, but the paint and the tiling for the floors are so expensive. So let me give you guys a tour of the storage. So I recently got a new product license, so I'm trying to keep everything organized how it is in the store by shelving. So right now it's a little chaotic, and I was planning on organizing that a little bit. So, but for the most part, if it's not new, it's pretty much organized. So I have all the produce here. The cold stuff like the steak and eggs and sushi and things are all in the same area, and you'll see it once we get down to the store. The janitorial things like cleaning sprays and Tide Pods and things like that are all together. All the drinks are all together because those also need to be refrigerated. And then we kind of get into the dry goods. There's potatoes, oils, pasta, bread, cereals, flour, things like that. And then there's some frozen items as well. So like here's the fries and pizza and coffee and tea and all types of different things. So like I said, the stockers will come and once I buy things from the grocery store, they will put it away. Four stockers is not enough. It gets so busy so fast, and they will restock too when customers buy things off the shelves. But when I tell you this store gets so chaotic so quickly, it is absolutely insane. So you guys will see momentarily. So what I like to do is you do have the option. So there are three stores on the map. There's one there. Actually, I think there's about four or five, but right now I haven't bought all of the product licenses to have access to the other stores. Like there's a liquor store and things like that, but I haven't bought the um product license for that. So right now we go to there's a grocery store down there. There is a another grocery store that just does meat and dairy. There is a janitorial store this way, and then there is the produce stores over here. So it's about four stores that we visit and load up the truck. The truck can take a lot of packages, which is awesome because in the beginning of the game you can only get one package at a time, and it's just very 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 time consuming. Um, so yeah, you have the option to either go to the store, like I said, or you can buy things. So you have this spindle here where you can choose different things. So the tablet is where you can buy the product. So you just scan the label here, and then you can buy the product. The only thing about this is if you buy it from here, you have to pay full price. But if you go to the store, you pay half price. So for instance, if we're looking at the carrots, right? This is 10.73 here, but if I went and bought it at the store, it would be about $5, and some change. So especially when you're, just starting off and you want to kind of save your money, you do want to make a lot of trips to the store, unfortunately, so you can really save because some of this stuff gets crazy expensive. Like for instance, the pizza is really expensive too. Like look at that. If you look at the tablet here, is $102 for the pizza. But Obviously, when you go into the store, it's going to be half that, you know. So just keeping that in mind, especially when you're just starting off, like kind of saving money when you can. And like the meat is really expensive, like $300 for meat when you can just go into the store. I mean, it's still over $150 when you go into the store, but which one would you rather pay, 300 or 150 for the same thing? So, but anyways, to kind of save on the amount of boxes that I have to load into the truck because the truck does fill up eventually. It just does take a lot of boxes. I like to buy things in the store that I see. If the shelves are empty, that means that we don't have it at all. Because once the shelves empty out, the stockers will get it from the stock room. So if I see something empty on the shelf, then I will buy it from the shelf first. If it's $30 or less than $30, so 29 and all the way down to one, I will buy it just so I don't have to put so many boxes onto the truck, and then I can kind of save a little bit of money. But if it's over that, yeah, we're going to the store. So I have the option of putting three more items here or four more items because you can fit one there. I just haven't gotten enough things yet and kind of organized it. And I still have to set the prices for these. The last time I played, I bought the product license for these, but I just haven't set the price for them yet. All right, so all these are stocked as you can tell. Let's see if there's any that kind of needs to be stocked out here. I think everything is pre-stocked, which is really good. This one doesn't sell as much, so my recommendation if you're playing this game is to kind of like have a little bit more of the things that sell much, like a lot, and kind of pay attention. Um, this one doesn't really sell as much, so even though it's not fully stocked, like I'm not too worried about it. Everything looks pretty good. I might get some more of this item. And you can kind of view it like this with a tablet. So I'm not even clicking anything. I'm just hovering over the label, and it shows me what it is. So you can kind of do that as well to kind of get a better view of what you're looking for. Let's see. I'll buy another one just because it's in the same digits. And like I said, these two go through really fast. You guys will see how chaotic it can get. When these customers come in, that was that one. Yeah, how chaotic it can get when these customers come in. Like, and then the problem is they'll buy like five of one item, so then it just dwindles, so quickly. But yeah, usually if I have to with something, just depending on what it is, I try to buy more than one of it, just so we can really make sure that they're really stocked. So like the bleach though, and the toilet paper, they have bigger boxes, so you can only put one box of it on the shelf at one time. So that's why I'm only buying one of those. But if it's like a smaller box that you buy, kind of will pull different things. But okay, like here same thing. So bigger boxes for the potatoes, so make sure the boxes fit. And so then also too, once you order it, the stock will again when there's a wait for you. So I'll show you guys that it comes out to the curve, and then it's automatically from the which is awesome. I remember when I first started getting actually all by myself, like I did not miss those days. So there's that lasagna that we saw in the freezer that we need to purchase, but I'm gonna go purchase it in store because it's really expensive. Alright, so this one I actually have displayed 4 times. I'm gonna get some more of this as well. Come out to the side. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna push order. So if you can see on the right hand side, I just have to push Y and it'll purchase. Everything's gonna load up right there, and here come the stockers. You can put everything away, which is just amazing. They will automatically start on the shelf, and then anything extra they'll put it onto the rack, and I'll show you. So I'll follow him. He has the bleach. Alrighty, so since I've been playing for a bit, I kind of know what the prices are offhand if it's more expensive. So I know that peanut butter and the honey are really expensive, just because I've gotten it a lot from the store. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the store and get the things that we need, and go from there. I don't think we need any milk and dairy before we go. I know I need toilet paper from the janitorial store, but I think that's pretty much it from the janitorial store. And then I just need some more eggs. I think that's the 12 pack of eggs. Yeah, okay, it's the 12 pack. All right, so yeah, we really don't need a lot. We're actually stocked pretty well. We might need some more of the newer stuff, but we're still working on that. So I hope you guys have been having a great new year so far. My year has been going well. I'm officially back at school after the holiday break. It's been going really well so far. My kids were really excited to come back, and they were excited to tell me, what they got for Christmas and things and what they did over the break. So it's always really fun. You kind of are like, man, I really enjoy my break, but like you remember why why you're there, and you love on them and things like that. So I did really miss them, and it's been a really nice week so far. Not too crazy, not too chaotic or anything. I think I'm gonna get two of these. It's just been a really mild week, so. Right, the coffee and things are all really expensive. So let's see. So it shows you the slash. I know it's kind of hard to see here, but it says 44, and then in the store it's 22. So that's just like a comparison. So that's why I usually, I'm gonna save some money. Like I'm not gonna spend it unless I absolutely have to. But I don't ever absolutely have to. So I think we needed some more chocolate, but this was fine. I think this one was a little bit more, so we'll grab that one. It didn't like we were saying, I really didn't need that much stuff. So I know I need a pizza, and I know I needed these two as well. These like lasagna pasta things don't really sell that much, so I really don't have to restock. And then a lot the things that like I was saying earlier in the video that restock, I mean excuse me, that sell out a lot, you might want to get maybe one or two boxes of it if you can afford it. Because it just makes it easier. If you run out, you'll get negative points from customers and things. So just kind of keep that in mind. One of the new things that we got in the new license, we got chips, and we got some. It's a half slice, half loaf of bread. So here's the original, and then here's this one. So I'm just gonna get like one or two extra boxes of the newer products. Because again, I still have to organize it, so I need to figure out if how I can organize it onto the shelves and in the storage room. So I'm just getting a couple of the newer things that we have. It's kind of hard for me to see right now because I don't have it organized in a specific spot. And let's get some more pizza. So like for instance, like it's still expensive. Like it was $189 in the store, but it's $94. So like, do I still want to pay it? No, but it's a better price than it was in the store. So all right, I think we should be good from here. And then we're gonna go. I don't know if we'll be able to fit the toilet paper. So like, let me show you guys really quick. So as you can see, like, oh, nice little glitch there. As you can see, like, we have a lot of boxes in here. Um, but like I said, with the bigger boxes, it can kind of be a bit of a struggle. I love that car accident. Something fun about this game too is that you can get in as many car accidents, hit things, run into other cars and things, and you will never have a scratch on this truck. It runs just fine, like no smoke, no nothing. So, but and then it's funny because like you can get into a car accident, but when it comes to people, they just walk through you. They walk through you and walk through the car. So go figure. And I think we needed a 12 pack of eggs, I believe. So yeah, we should be good. I shouldn't have to run back. Yeah, so that's when those big boxes come in, that's how big, like how much space it takes up, which is kind of crazy because in actuality, this stuff would fall out. This would not just stay in the car. And now we're going to the meat and dairy store so we can get the eggs. Oops, I think I pressed the turn. Yeah. I've been playing this enough, guys, that I remember where everything is. So, I don't know why this street is closed. I have to wait for that car to come out. There we go. So all we need is a box of 12, a 12 pack of the eggs. I think that's all we need. If we need sushi, we'll come back. But we don't really need the meat. The meat doesn't really sell too often either. Which I'm thankful for because it's really expensive. So also guys, you do need to put gas in this. It takes a lot of gas, like over $100 for gas. It fills up really slowly as well, but the gas lasts a very long time. So as you see, like there's black smoke, but it still doesn't mess up the car. Like look at the front. The front is just fine. Um, so like when you first start playing, you can. So there's other options that you can use as transportation. Like there's a scooter, there's a car, There's a bicycle. So different ones will give you the option to, carry more than one package and things. I had the bike and then I sold the bike and got the scooter, and then I just skipped and wanted to save for the truck because the truck can carry so much more. So just kind of, taking that into consideration about what you would like, and if it really bothers you to, run back and forth, because with the bike, you can only carry one package at a time, and with the scooter, you can only carry two. I'm not 100% sure how many you can carry with the car, but just keeping that in mind that you're going to need something for transportation. And also, there are online orders too. So you'll start delivering orders. And so you also want something to uh, be able to transfer orders in as well. So just keeping that in mind, maybe saving up. And also, something that you can do is you can take out loans, just like in real life. So you can take out loans from the bank. So right now, I have the $5,000 loan and I have the $15,000 loan. So as you level up, of course, you'll get bigger and bigger loans, and then you'll have to pay them back, just like with anything else. So just kind of also keep that in mind, like you're gonna have a payment coming out every day, and things like that. So just keeping all that in mind, and how your money flows and things. So let's go check our store, make sure we're all stocked and ready to go. Um, our next goal is to kind of fix up our store. I know it looks a mess. Please don't judge me. It's just act like it's perfectly fine. Everything looks good. Sometimes for whatever reason they don't stock it all the way, but it'll still be stocked, which I don't know. Whatever. I guess it just makes y'all's job harder. Okay. So as you can see the lasagna there, like it wasn't full earlier, now it's full. And these guys will automatically start ringing people out as well. So we're gonna go ahead and get our day started, and you guys can see how it goes and how chaotic it is. Also, if you look up in the right corner, we are level 41. When we started the episode, we were level 40. So, also buying products and things will also raise up your store points. And so, like I was saying before, if a customer can't find something, you'll lose store points. And obviously, that's not what you want to do, because you can unlock more things when you get your store points and things, so you can expand your store and you can add things and buy more products and hire more people and all of these things. So just kind of keep that in mind. All right, let's get our music going, and then we're going to open up our store. So we can close the store at 9 p.m., but I just want you guys to see how chaotic it gets in here. Like you get one person, and then it's like 10, and then it's 12, and then it's 20, and oh man, there's so many people. If you look at our time, it's 8:30. It's like once they start coming, they don't stop. So you close the store. We got our first person. How you doing today, ma'am? Looking for something to buy? Okay. Check this out. Let's see. She got two bottles of ketchup. That's a little extensive. One, two boxes of rice. Oh no, guys, we forgot to set our prices. I can set it with the tablet. She's getting like three steaks. Like it's just a little much, but whatever. We forgot to set our prices, guys. Let's fix our chips. So the market price down there, the blinking one is 627. So we'll set that one, and then we'll do get it as close to 5%. And I'll show you guys the pricing that I do later. All right, so I think that's everything. Oh, we need to set the price for the rice as well. 487. There's our stalker stocking. Oh, we got an online order. Good enough. All right. So I think that's everything. Let me just double check. All right. So now let's clean the floor. Get out of the way, people. Am I still selling another product without the price? Okay, we'll check on that in a second. Also, yeah, the store gets dirty, so you can hire a janitor as well. I haven't yet, just because it just doesn't seem like it's in a high need right now. We might miss out on this order because I was definitely setting the price. But yeah, the products somehow get dirty and gross, which I don't really understand. But yeah, you can just pick them up like this, and there's a trash can outside, and you just throw them in the trash can. Um, yeah, to me, the janitor is not a super high need. Like, it doesn't take me that long to clean up. All right, so let me see. Are we still selling something without the price? I don't think so. I know we did get a couple new products, and I forgot to fix it. All right, stalkers, I need to hurry up because like we just ran out of this, and like I said, if customers can't find something, then we'll lose points. So let me make them go a little bit faster. Yeah, once you boost them, then you are running behind them. It's ridiculous. Come on, from other stalkers. Right here, come on. All right, I already boosted him. There you are. I hope. No, I didn't boost him again. Come on. Stuck on the counter. Yeah, we're gonna lose that online order, but it's okay. We don't lose any points for losing them. So it just is what it is, I guess. So we can boost him too because he's helping out the customers with the self checkout, and people are waiting at the scale. They're getting a little annoyed that he's taking so long. See, the scale line is too long. Patience, guys. Would you treat people in customer service like this? All right, let's see if we can do some of these orders here. So this person needs 5 canisters of black tea. Like some of the stuff is just crazy. Like why would you need this much black tea? And it's I also don't want to get anything because we only have 1 orange juice left, and that means it takes from the customers in the store. I don't want them to get mad that we don't have things. So these orders might just have to wait. You can also cancel the orders, but the orders do give you a lot of money, so I don't like to cancel them. I do like to keep them, but if I can't get them done, then it just is what it is. All right, so we need an 8 pack of eggs or 4 packs. So it'll tell you as you put it into the bag, it'll tell you. And if you go over, whoops, if you go over, it'll have the red there. So then you just put it back. 8 pack of eggs. We need how many? 5. Like we need 5 8 packs and 4 8 packs of eggs. Come on. I feel like we went over. So we'll put that one back. We need French fries and milk. Milk. We need 2. Oh, that's the wrong one. This milk is on the shelf. Oh, and we barely have any of that left. Once it turns to 9 o'clock, we can close the store, which means that people will stop coming in, but the people in the store will still be in here, and they'll be here until they check out. Be like, look, everything is just selling out so fast. It's crazy, absolutely crazy, guys. All right, so see, people are still coming in. We're closing the doors. Okay, we have a wholesale offer. Shall we buy 24 bleach? Do you want to sell? No, I don't have enough stock of it anyway, so no, I don't. Please go faster. So also boosting them also costs money too, guys. I mean, it doesn't cost that much, but just keep that in mind too. Like, I need you guys to go faster, but I'm also paying you to go faster as well. So if you take a look at how much money we have, so after we kind of spent everything to restock, we had about 3,000 and some odd dollars left, and now we have about 7,000 or over 7,000 left. So, and then if you keep in mind how many people are in the store and they buy a lot of stuff, usually I can show you guys kind of what the prices are. So we make a lot of money usually. Let me see here. If you look up in the right hand corner, this guy, he just got $36 worth of stuff. Like we just lost a store point because she couldn't find something. So like we can, if you look at hers, she's ringing up. She's not even finished yet. The honey is very expensive, so hers is gonna be over $100. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, she's already at 82. And she's still not done. So yeah, anytime somebody can't find anything, it's negative something. And she got the sushi. The sushi's very expensive as well. So wow, girl, I want to go home with you. You got all that money. All right, $158. So and just look at how many people are still in the store. We can also boost the cashiers to kind of make them work faster as well. Um, so we'll see how much we finish up with at the end of the day. Go around and clean up, make sure some more spots on the floor. We need to put another light over here. And then after the store closes, they'll still be stocking, which is really nice. So I think that was all we needed them for. So a benefit too, if you have online orders, you can still work on them after the store's closed. It'll pause the timer. So as you can see on this timer down at the left side, it says remaining 1 minute and 48 seconds. The next one remaining 3 minutes and 6 seconds, and the next one is 1 minute and 25 seconds. So obviously, I will deliver that one first tomorrow. I'm just waiting for them to kind of restock and everything, and then we can fulfill their orders. So then as soon as we open, we can just go ahead and hand it out. Okay, all right. So if you look back now, we're at 9,716. So we made a good profit, and it'll tell us all the analytics at the end of the day. So the blinking flashing down at the bottom that says finish the day, it'll tell us everything. So that's our last customer. So let's go ahead and see how we did. So we had 64 satisfied customers. Products not found 25. That's a lot. Products found expensive is 7. We scored 690 store points. And then down at the bottom, so we bought a lot of supplies. We made some upgrades, so I expanded the store as well. So based on that, expanding the store, supplying it, we didn't make up all of the money that we spent doing that. So we actually lost $3,000 in total. And then you also have the staff payments, the rent, the bills, and things like that. So, it just feels like a real adult. So right now we are left with $9,200. So our stockers are still restocking. So we're gonna evaluate kind of how much we have left on the shelves once they're finished. and then we can start ordering and restocking for the next day. And then we can see about. I don't think I'm gonna expand right now. We can see about maybe trying to get the floor taken care of. At least you're getting it one. I was kind of testing it out, and that's another thing. It's really unfortunate you can't see how the floor looks um before you buy it. So that's another reason why it's kind of like sporadic, because you can't see it until you put it down on the floor. And I can show you. So when you go into the menu on the computer, you can look at the paints and things. Um, for like, so this is all the paint for the walls, and then you have the floor, but you cannot. You see what I mean? You can't really see it until you put it down on the floor, and it's like, okay, well, I don't know if I'm gonna like it until I put it down. So let's try this one. I do want to get the floors like done in like uniform, but it's kind of hard to see which ones I like. All right, let's try it. Okay, okay, this one's wood. This one seems nice. Oops, I didn't mean to put it there. Oh well. Okay, I do like this one. This one's much better. All right, so we'll get a couple boxes of this one. Yeah, I like this one a lot actually. So let's start with 4 boxes of that one, and then we can go from there. So that was floor number 11. So yeah, $800 for flooring. It's crazy. So let's go ahead and do that, and then we can start kind of making the floor look better than it has. So obviously every time we expand, I'm just gonna start with the ones that we can see. Once you expand, you obviously have to put the flooring down for those as well. I think the box is empty. They will throw away the boxes, which is nice. You can kind of throw them out, and they will throw away the boxes, which is really really nice. So. All right, well that one we're definitely gonna need more than 4. We haven't even gone to the other side yet. We're trying to get as much done as we can. I mean, I'm not too pressed about it, but it's really starting to look better already, which is nice. Maybe we can film that one. Nice. All right. Okay. Box is empty. Yeah, we're done with it. I'm feeling like I want to change the color of my store too. I know I started with this green, but I really like that teal color that I saw in the store just now. But again, same thing with the floor. You can't see it until you buy it, so I have no idea if I actually like it. So yeah, much better already. Oh my god, we left that one there. Oh my god. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start focusing on restocking, and then we can add the flooring later. If we have a good amount of money left. I don't want to spend too much money on the flooring, and maybe we need to replenish a lot. I'm not sure. So let's kind of assess that first, and then we can go from there. Hard part about this is it takes them forever to restock, so it's kind of like I have to wait around until they're done restocking to know, what we need. I wish the cashiers could help them. Like, y'all are just standing there. What am I paying you people for? What am I paying you for? What am I paying you for? And you helper. What am I paying you for? Helper. That's your name? You look like a Gary. Hi, Gary. All right. Please hurry up and finish. So it's seeming like hopefully maybe they're almost done. So when they're done, they'll stand on the outside. Okay, yeah. So I just spent money to boost you guys and you were done. Love that. All right, so we're gonna start with the things on the shelves. If it's empty, that means we don't have it in back stock. So we're gonna start with that, and like I said, we're gonna go with it. If it's 20 or less, sorry, if it's 30, if it's less than 30, we will purchase it with a tablet. If it's not, then we'll have to go to the store and get it. All right, so we're gonna purchase 2 of these because if it's empty on the shelf, that means it's empty in stock. So we're gonna purchase 2 of those. That's 30. We'll get 2 of these. Okay, so we're running out on the shelf. How about the elbows? Yep, we'll get 2 of those. Everything else looks pretty good over here. Get 2 of those. Mm, Yep, 2 of those. So they usually, if they do leave the shelf empty, I mean, if they like don't do one, they usually don't do one, but they'll never do 2, not stocked. Oh, this is the other one we need to set the price for. So we're gonna come back and do that. $103 for pepper is absolutely insane, but whatever. I'm gonna do one of those actually. Yeah, we are completely out of this. It's so funny that I just said a little while ago that this one wasn't in high need, and now how the tables have turned. We get through those. That one's $44, so we're just gonna go. I know that sushi's expensive, items. Yeah, literally right when I say, oh yeah, it's that one doesn't really need to be stocked a lot because it's not a lot of them. They sell out like crazy. Now the toilet paper really sold out. I don't know why, but let me see how the bleach is. Okay, yeah, the bleach is all good. Everything else is pretty good. Everything else is pretty good. Yeah, everything else looks really good. It just takes them such a long time to restock. That's the most frustrating part. It just takes a long time for them to restock. All right. Let's go ahead to the store. I know we said we needed. Let's look one more time and see what we need. So we need fries, sushi, the ice cream, pepper, uh, yeah, and the rice. Okay, we'll get some more crab sticks too. Oh, and tomatoes. We'll get 3 boxes of the tomatoes. The mushrooms are really cheap, so we'll order a box of those. All right. I'm grabbing skills. Boom. All right. So we say we needed rice, French fries. I said I was gonna get the crab sticks as well. Pepper. Oh, get in there. Yeah, guys, we actually did pretty good. I remember kind of before I would have to, it'd be like I was buying everything all over again. So this is nice that I don't have to buy that much. Oh, we're gonna go in and fix those prices too. What else? Go French fries and then ice cream. I think that's it. So when you unlock different product licenses, of course, the other things will open up. So like for instance, these things haven't unlocked them yet, so they won't open up until I buy that product. I can show you that. That's all on the computer. Pretty much everything you need. And see, person just walking right through the car. Pretty much everything you need is on the computer. You can do everything from the computer. You can set the prices. You can get loans. You can expand and things. Pretty much everything like that you really need to do, you can do it on the computer. Oh yeah, let me show you guys the product licenses. You just run into the wall there. So it's under management. So this is also how you hire people as well. As you can see, I have 2 cashiers. Once you get to higher levels, then you can hire more. So in order to get a third cashier, I would have to be a level 30, which I am. I'm level 41, and then to hire fifth, I would have to be, or sorry, if to hire fourth, I would have to be, my store would have to be a level 50. I have 4 restockers, customer helpers. I might hire another one, but it says I have to have another self checkout, or scale. I have to have another one in order to hire another customer helper. So there's also security guards. So to protect from shoplifting from your store. So you can actually turn that feature off. So I turned that feature off just so I wouldn't have to spend more money on cameras and metal detectors and or the scanner detector things to prevent shoplifting, like all of those things. Like I just didn't want to have to deal with it, so I just went ahead and turned it off. So of course, if you don't have to worry about shoplifters, then you don't need those things. And there's the janitor. So how you expand your storage, you just go over to the storage tab, and then you purchase it, of course. You can change your store name, the position, change how your entrance looks, which that's how I did the sliding doors in the front. This is how you expand your store under growth. And then bills, you can kind of look at your bills, and then the product licenses. So the next one, if I wanted to purchase, which you can kind of go out of order, you don't have to go to the first one, but it's more produce, and then this beer, looks like beer and vodka, and then some more janitorial things. But I have to get up to level 42. So just keeping that in mind. And then when you open the license, it puts it in order under products. So the newest things I bought are at the bottom, or the most recent things the product license I just purchased is at the bottom. So it starts with the chips and goes all the way down to the powdered sugar at the bottom. So of course you can buy shelves and freezers and more produce stalls, paints, flooring, um, the tablet that I've showed you. So the crate really comes in handy when you are trying to move merchandise to different shelves. Like say you want to organize the cereal next to the bread or something. you can put the items in the crate because once the box is gone, you won't be able to remove the product without something to put it in. So the crate is in your wheel that we talked about earlier when I showed you guys the tablet. So you can put things in the crate and organize it that way. The baseball bat is also to beat up thieves, as it says, but we don't need it though. And then here are the vehicles that we were discussing. So, you have the bicycle, the scooter, the skateboard, the sedan, and the truck. Alrighty. Oh, and then let me also show you the pricing. I can also edit the pricing on here. So and you can sort it by different things. So let me fix this. Okay, yeah, I need to set the price for these things. All right, so the market price for the flour is $9.49. So I like to do, let's see, I remember my pricing, what I did before. So I try to do whatever the market price is and then give them a 5% discount. So the price for this would be $9.49 and then giving them a 5% discount. So and then it's a sale. So it's like they're getting like a bargain or something. All right. So then instead of paying $9.49, they would pay $9.02. Um, and then I'm making a $3.40 profit. So that's on the right hand corner. So the next one is pepper. So the market price is $9.02. I'm gonna give them a 5% discount. This is just the pricing I use, but I mean, different people use different things. It's kind of up to you. If it's too expensive, the customers will complain though. So just keep that in mind. When I first started, I did the prices really high and I had lots of customers complaining. So, you know, it's a learning thing. So let me fix this. Whoops. $3.99. I think that's it. I think everything else is fine. Okay. So this one I'm losing money. Oh yeah, I put the wrong one. Sorry. $1.83. Put the wrong price. And what was the other one? This one. $5.19. Also, every day the prices will fluctuate. Not all of the prices, but some of the prices will fluctuate. So like for instance, this one went down. Now it's priced at $1.30 versus the $1.42. So that might fluctuate your prices and things, and you might need to adjust and things like that. So, alrighty. I think they might be done stocking. I know we need a 12 pack of eggs. So let's go get that really quick. And we need toilet paper and we need tomatoes. I'll show you guys what it looks like to deliver. And then we'll end our episode there. I'm just gonna get 3 because I have it. Well, I forget that it has 4 in each and then they put 2 on each. Yeah, I'll just get one more. And then we need 12 pack of eggs and tomatoes. The produce is on this side, I think. Yep, right here. So we're gonna get 2 boxes of tomatoes because they're absolutely empty in the produce stand. That means there's none on the shelf. The gas, no, we're pretty good. Like I said, guys, the gas goes out really, really slowly on the truck. It just takes a while for it to fill up, but it goes out really slow, or drained really slowly. I can grab my 12 pack of eggs. Oh yeah, and we need sushi. I forgot we need a sushi too. I don't remember if it's small or large. We'll just buy one of each. I don't really remember. If anything, when we start buying, like, and I forget, I'm like, well, we'll just have more for later, I guess. The only frustrating part is like when they go and put it somewhere where it's not supposed to be, and so then I buy extra because I don't know that we have the thing. It's just in a different spot. So that's the only time it becomes a problem. All right, so we're gonna have the stalkers put these things away, and then I just narrowly missed that car. And then we will prep the orders, or go ahead and pack the orders, because like I said, it will not start the time until we have hit open, and then we're gonna go drop those off. And it's good to do it now because they'll restock before the store opens. All right, so let's go ahead and do what we need French fries. So we'll come back to this one. Well, we'll just wait till they stock it, but right now we can get the other things. So they need 2 packs of milk, 3 packs of tuna, and then the French fries. Oh, we do have fries. Okay, I thought we did. All right, so this one is done. So when you want to, when you're ready to give it to the customer, you just close it and tag it, and then you can put it in the bed of the truck. Or if you have the scooter or the bike, you can also put it there. If you don't, then you'll still see the order even when you do the next one. So it'll still be there, but it gets, to me, it gets a little confusing because it'll still have the other items since you have it in your hand. So I went ahead and put Fiona Bell's on the truck. So the next one is Kim Baker. So we'll put it on the truck that way, and I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Cheese, oh, we need to take back. And pepper. So this order is for Kim Baker, but then when I switch to the next order, it shows it like that. So that's how I was saying it gets a little confusing. So I just like to go ahead and close up the one that I just finished, put it on the cart, and move on to the next one. And so the next one is Jamie Brooks. Need 2 orange juices. Where is it? There. And then some peanut butter. Definitely need some. Maybe they're just slow to do it. I'm not really sure. So that's Jamie's. I guess we didn't buy any because, well, they're still moving. They're still stocking. All right, so we're done with Jamie. So we have Anna now. We'll get the two in the way. Like five. Anna's sugar tea is insane. And then we need soda, the green soda. That looks like Sprite. We'll close that one up. All right, let's see if we have any more. No, no, we had a lot of orders, but like I said, these give you a lot of money, so it's important to do it when you can. Where's this cheese? This one. And if you put the wrong one in, it'll let you know. So you don't have to worry about accidentally hitting the wrong thing. It'll tell you if you do it wrong, or just like when you do too much. So we need to get back in, so we'll just stay over here really quick. More boxes of cereal. Come on there. All right, so we did everyone's. So it'll tell you. This Vienna was the first one we did. All right, let me see if we need to buy some more honey. Because if so, yeah, it looks like we do. Then we are gonna need to buy some before we open the store. We'll buy 2 boxes, I believe. Let me just double check. Yeah. Oh man, we got a lot of stuff that needs to be restocked out here. Let's start with that before we open. We have spots for that. Yeah, we have spots for that. So I'm gonna take away. So something you can also do is, in case the stalkers put it in a different spot, you can remove it like this, so then they won't put it in that spot again. But if you buy too many of that item, then they will have to find a different spot to put it. Let's see if I can find a box of spaghetti. Come on, spaghetti, where are you? So like I have to clear this out so they don't put it there again. Um, the susu. Sometimes I don't really understand why they put it on a different shelf because like there was space for that one, but whatever. All right, let's see what we need to order here. Too much minutes, 2 minutes early. You can hit it twice and then you just hit B to remove it. Or so if you hit it twice, then you're gonna. I'm gonna do two because it needs to be displayed twice. What else did I hit? We'll take off my hand. It doesn't sell that fast either. Yeah, we definitely need honey. Another one of those. I'll get two because one can go on the bottom. Here. Done. All right, so we just ordered a bunch of things. Doctor should be coming to get it. Yeah, they're putting it on the shelf and on the shelf in the store and in the back room as well. Okay, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. So in the next one, we will drop off those orders. We'll let them finish talking, and then hopefully we can finish doing the floor, and we'll try out that new teal color. But thank you for watching, and this has been Gaming with Miss Smith.